It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, they haven't quite been able to shake the mediocrity that dogged them last season, and they're hovering around that 11th spot in the East. Well, the Rockets have certainly thrived under Mike D'Antoni, famous for his 7 seconds or less offense back when he was coaching the Suns. Kenny, there's a lot to like here.
Yeah, he's been the forefront of the pace and space model, kind of getting guys to play quickly. He's ahead of his time, honestly.
Would you like to play for him?
Oh, I would have averaged 30 the way he lets guys put the ball up. I would have averaged 30.
You know, the Rockets have embraced his attacking style. We've seen the results, Kenny. D'Antoni schemes plus the stars on this roster, dangerous situation.
And with the game about ready to tip off, we send you to Kevin Harlan, who has the call.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, the home of the Hornets, we're broadcasting live from the Spectrum Center. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Houston Rockets coming to this one after a win against the Hawks.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Boys, nice and high.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Jones. Pierce is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Doherty in at the center, locking down the middle. Count it. And now, Chris, a few games under their belts, we're seeing some inexperienced guys take that next step, make that leap.
Well, yeah, I mean, guys are really doing a great job on that level and given the opportunity to play in this game. And it's maybe because so many young players are being counted on for big roles now. You know, the game has kind of changed where in the past they would be on the side learning from a veteran and being kind of introduced and slowly introduced to the game. Right now, though, guys, we've seen what they've done in college. We know that they've had great coaches and great coaching. And so, yes, the bar has moved up where we expect younger players to do more because the game is built for younger players. Fast pace, right, speed of the game, shooting threes, just having fun out there. And so, yeah, I think a lot more is expected of young guys. And I think they're embracing the fact that they have a lot more responsibility.
Here's Hardaway. After Brad Doherty's basket, Collins kicks to Ilgauskas. Collins against Rodman. 5 on the clock. And he makes that one. Aldridge has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Paul, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I mean, for a player who only stands 6 feet tall, Paul is a pretty good finisher inside.
And here's Charlotte. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Fires from 14. Out to Bird. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Aldridge. Ilgauskas trying to get open. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Bird. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Paul finds Jones. Knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, passes it to Augustus. It's stolen by Jones. Unloads from 13. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 6. Charlotte trailing. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Mike D'Antoni for just a minute. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense, a lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
Bird's shot is good.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Paul against Hardaway. Paul right side. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Houston with another.
Always in total control. I mean, Paul knows how to maximize his options in the screen and roll. This time, takes it himself.
Hardaway passes to Augustus. To the inside, Collins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Paul dishes to Jones. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A smart player who just really understands positioning. Hard to stop Doherty there on the inside without fouling.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That one falls for Doherty. No good on the second free throw. With a look at the Rockets organization, Chris, one of the best run teams people think in this league.
Oh, well, definitely. I mean, over a decade of winning basketball, they find ways to win, and they won't be satisfied till they win it all.
Paul looking over the floor. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. throw good, Paul.
I mean, look, with all the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
Hardaway kicks to Collins. Goes up at the stripe, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Collins has got 7.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Inside, Doherty with the bucket.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Now here is Hardaway. 35 points for him last game against Golden State.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Houston leading by 3. Paul goes in. Yep, it counts. He's got 13.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. C-Web, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing that.
And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league.
Set it up, bring the play in.
Paul against Hardaway. Up top, Bird. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Paul passes to Rodman. Back to Paul. Over Hardaway. Shoots from the baseline. And Houston again with the bucket.
Exceptional instincts from the clever guard, Paul. I mean, reading the D, making the right pass.
Hornets trail by 5. Hardaway kicks to Bird. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Pass to Collins. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Collins has got 10 points.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Poke loose. Fast break now for Charlotte. Collins is running. Hardaway, no good.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Paul's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Hardaway dishes to Ilgauskas. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And it's all knotted up.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Oh, come on. He's fluid from that medium range. He gets everything working together.
Now here's Jones. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Collins against Jones. Pierce with the steal. Pass to Paul. Hardaway with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Bird. Pierce covering. Pierce against Bird. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Bailey's checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Paul. And he makes both free throws.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
And the pass to Bailey. Poked away. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Blackman. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Blackman's got his first points of the game.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Nice shot by Terry.
Well, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
And it's Harris with the ball for Charlotte. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
Lock at 6. Kellogg, that's good.
Ooh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Passes to Bailey. Down low, here's Cycli. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Cycli's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Harris looking it over. Pass to Kellogg. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Chris, you had a lengthy NBA career. From what you observed, talk about the differences in how various coaches hold practices and try to teach.
You just want to keep guys motivated. You want guys to listen and then execute. And whatever you can do to get their ear, gain their trust, and then get them to go out there and execute. So if you're on a veteran team, you may have a smaller practice but with more intensity, meaning maybe you only practice an hour of live work going back and forth and scrimmaging, whereas if you're a young team, you might be able to expect 2 hours of scrimmaging every day. Do the players understand the culture? Do they understand the tenets of the offense and the defense? And usually coaches coach by that need and necessity of the team as opposed to just having one structure. And so in Washington, we had 3-a-days during training camp, as opposed to in Sacramento later in my career, it would be one practice because we're all old. We need to make sure that we get the most intensity out of this practice and then save our legs for the game.
Charlotte in the lead. Harris kicks to Bird. Inside, Kellogg. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Kellogg's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Bailey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the basket by Cycli.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Harris passes to Bird. Kukoc against Stojakovic. Now here's Kukoc. Defense is right there. And that one, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Bailey. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Smith outside. Connects from 3-point range. He has 5.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
Now here is Harris. 8 points his last outing. Bird outside. Here's Kellogg. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Kukoc, Teague out there with Harris, and it's Kellogg in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Pass to Cycli. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. Charlotte has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Outside Teague. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And so he makes both from the line.
And once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
Terry against Teague. Terry the pass to Bailey. Kicks it out to Terry. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Again, the Rockets score.
And that Terry jumper there, that's the shot capable of doing a lot of damage on the spot up or the pull up. Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
To the inside. Kellogg passes to Blackman. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Tries again. That one goes in. Kellogg's got the lead up to 4 now for Charlotte.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Kukoc with the steal. Teague deciding where to go with it. Harris outside. Here's Kellogg. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now the pass to Cycli. Back to Terry. over Harris. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jason Terry.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Harris passes to Kellogg. And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Blackman's shot is off. Rockets trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Stojakovic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Stojakovic has got his first basket. Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Teague up top. He has 5. In the corner, it's Harris. That 3 off the mark. The Rockets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Terry dishes to Stojakovic. Teague against Terry. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Cycli. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Cycli's got 4 points this quarter. Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. Passes to Kellogg. 5 to shoot. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Kellogg's got 12 points in the game. Left side, Terry. Kicks to Stojakovic. Pass to Cycli. Smith dishes to Stojakovic. No good on that one. Charlotte leading by 4. That's tipped. Smith with it. He's got 5. Terry the pass to Cycli. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Just the presence of the D in the lane is enough to make him short arm that layup.
T kicks to Harris. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. And the basket by Bailey.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Charlotte, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Right side, Teague. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. Here's Stojakovic. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Charlotte in the lead. Down low. Here's Kellogg. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time. He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Teague. Puts up a 3. Cycli pulls it in. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Right side, Teague gets the 14-footer to fall. Teague's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the Hornets call time here. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Chris Paul, 4th.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Jones. Hardaway kicks to Collins. There's the pass to Aldridge. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 6.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Jones against Hardaway. And stolen by Aldridge. Now the feed to T. It's stolen by Rodman. And here is Paul. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, and his offense fueled him on D2. He was more than a handful on that end, piling up the steals.
Hornets have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Collins, good.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Jones finds Paul. Back to Jones. Houston moving the ball around. Paul against T. Ilgauskas trying to get open. Teague can't hit. Rockets trailed by 4. To the middle. Hardaway with the steal. Teague against Paul. Here's Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one. The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Jones the pass to Cycli. Paul from deep three-point land. He can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside Hardaway. Over Jones. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Teague against Paul. Down low, Cycli plays it up and banks it in. Cycli's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Teague kicks to Collins. Poked away.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bird's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Doherty's checked in. It's stolen by Rodman. And stolen by Aldridge. Yes, that goes in. Aldridge has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Houston. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Warriors. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. Of course, there's the Rockets. 8 games out.
Yeah, right now, the Rockets, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far, they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Yeah, every time it looks like they're ready to make a step forward, something goes wrong.
Hits it from three-point range.
We've talked about the increase in Paul's range over the years. I mean, he couldn't be more confident in his shot right now.
Deflects the pass. Jones trying to get open. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Paul.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
That's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Jones against Collins. Back to Jones. Call outside. Just 5 on the clock.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Now Hardaway. He's got 8. On the wing, Bird. Pierce covering. Here's Aldridge. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists now in this one. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Paul passes to Doherty. Now here's Paul. 21 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Paul. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hardaway kicks to Aldridge. Knocks it loose and taken away by Paul.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's a combination of urgency and efficiency. Let's see how they execute.
Here's Pierce. He's coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Pierce hits 2.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Hardaway against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. The Hornets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
And the second free throw, good. 11 seconds left here in the second. Here's Paul. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead. They lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after 1 half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, in large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Welcome back to Charlotte, the Duke Energy Center, the building in the foreground there. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Pierce out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Jones. Then there's Doherty. And it's Paul in at the guard position. And Ilgauskas kicks to Aldridge. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Stolen by Collins. Here's Ilgauskas. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Ilgauskas has got the first field goal of the second half for the Hornets. Rockets trailed by 3. Paul outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
Another one for Paul. I mean, he may have a pass-first mindset, but he's capable of filling it up fast.
Changes up, and the layup good by Collins. Collins has got 16 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Paul. He feeds it to Doherty. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ilgauskas has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They get a hand on it. Bird against Pierce. Bird kicks to Aldridge. Over Rodman. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Bird. That's 12 points for Aldridge.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Doherty dishes to Rodman. And it's Pierce in the corner. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Doherty. The Hornets pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. From 11 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Paul with the ball for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Out in his own on the break. Jumps up. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Rodman kicks to Pierce. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. The shot will not fall. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Back to Collins. Floats one, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Hardaway finds Aldridge. And another shot, and the layup is up and in. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout called, the Rockets. You know, the NBA has cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but C-Webb, would you agree that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I'd like to blame a lot of my European players for bringing that over, along with soccer. Soccer with the flopping and that, and we've kind of taken away. And I know a little bit about flopping. We had some floppers on my Sacramento team, and so flopping is frustrating. You don't want to see that. You want to see guys earn it. This isn't soccer or football, and so I think the league has done a very good job, whether it was trying to find guys early or just embarrass you and say, hey, you're acting a fool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop? Or act like you were hit and move 10 feet back on the side. I hate flopping. But then again, you must embellish. You must be a good actor. You've got to put the referees in a tough position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? But I think the NBA has done a good job of making sure that it isn't encouraged and isn't rewarded.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
And the first one at the line is good. Evan Harris is checked in for Hardaway. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 11. Terry, the pass to Stojakovic. Smith with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
And Ilgauskas kicks to Bird. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Rockets trail by 8. Bailey passes to Terry. And that one drops. 8 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Terry against Harris. Ilgauskas, the pass to Blackman. And the layup's good off the glass. Blackman's got his second basket of the game.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Hornets. Kukoc with the steal. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Charlotte. Passes it to Blackman. Inside, Kellogg got a hand on it. Stojakovic with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Smith trying to break loose. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Stojakovic. And the Hornets call time here. And the Hornets making a change here. Teague's checked in. Pierce is checked in for Houston. Here's Harris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. He kicks to Bird. Here's Blackman, defended by Stojakovic. Blackman, the pass to Kellogg. 6 on the shot clock. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. And it's in there. And now just a 5-point Hornets lead.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Harris outside. Pass to Bird. Here's Kellogg, defended by Stojakovic. Harris outside. Top of the key, Teague. Here's Blackman. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Smith against Teague. Smith inside, over Teague. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Smith. Charlotte's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Blackman. Here's Kellogg. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Smith up top. Teague covering. Smith kicks to Pierce. To the inside. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Teague bounce pass. Bird dishes to Teague. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Charlotte. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Toronto. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And of course, Charlotte just way behind.
And when I look at Charlotte, this has been a season I'm sure they'd like to forget. And luckily, they'll be able to do that soon enough.
They have their work cut out in the offseason. The status quo isn't going to cut it. There has to be an overhaul.
Terry kicks to Pierce. And there's the pass to Stojakovic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Ilgauskas.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
The first one falls, and the Rockets making a change here. Doherty's checked in. And both free throws good from Stojakovic. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. There's the feed to Bird. Over Pierce. Bird's shot is good. Bird's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Pierce kicks to Stojakovic. Buries the long-range jumper. Stojakovic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Passes it to Bird. And stolen by Doherty. Terry against T. Terry finds Smith over Harris. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 5th rebound in this one. That's good from Harris on the assist by Bird. Bird's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Pierce. Inside, here's Stojakovic. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Teague, the pass to Ilgauskas. Kicks it to Harris. Here's Bird. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, Bird never ceases to amaze. His ability to score with a hand in his face, sometimes against multiple defenders, really a testament to his focus and his talent.
Smith outside. And another 3 for Houston.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside Teague. Bird against Pierce. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. In second, the Hornets.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
And the first one drops for the Rockets. Jones comes in for Smith, and Paul subbed in for Jason Terry. Bird hits them both. 1:04 left to play here in the third. Hardaway against Paul. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Doherty. Out to the right wing. Again, the Rockets score.
You got to appreciate how assured Paul is. He takes pride in torching the D on the catch and shoot.
Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rodman, he's checked in for the Rockets. Paul against Hardaway. Down low, Doherty. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And so Doherty nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hardaway against Paul. Knocked loose. Pass to Bird. Over Doherty. Just 4 to shoot. Rodman grabs the miss. Rockets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Three-pointer, Bird, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Yeah, how about the intensity, though, from Pierce, not giving his man an inch on the defensive end.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Rockets leading by 6. Collins is out there with Hardaway. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Bird, and it's Ilgauskas in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Hardaway with the steal. And here's Bird for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
The shot's good from Paul.
And this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Paul against Hardaway. The dish to Collins. Back to Hardaway. Some solid defense by Rodman.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Jones against Bird. From 15 feet away, that's blocked by Bird. Ball against Hardaway. It's stolen by Rodman. And here is Paul. Outside, Jones. Paul against Hardaway. Doherty up top. Clock at 6. Jones dishes to Doherty. And it's Houston with another.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, what I like about it most is he's doing it efficiently.
Hardaway kicks to Collins. It's tipped. It's stolen by Rodman. Jones against Collins. Lets it fly. And Houston again with the bucket.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Hardaway passes to Ilgauskas. Out to the right wing to stop the run. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Collins.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
But yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing body blows.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jones.
Oh, the lightning quickness, the cool demeanor. Just no one works harder at the game of basketball than Jones. He's always in shape and always ready to make a play.
Come on, shoot!
Bird dishes to Aldridge. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Shooting one.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Ball finds Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Paul. Paul against Hardaway. On the wing, Bird. Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Rocket lead. And it's Jones with the ball for Houston. Paul outside. Back to Jones. That's tipped. And again, the turnover by the Rockets. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics.
And that matchup against the Sixers, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Here's Collins, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Jones. Paul for three, and he's good on the three ball. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Pierce with the steal. From 17 feet out, and Houston again with the bucket.
And really, Paul is a threat to score from anywhere, but the mid-range jumper is a specialty.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Here's Aldridge off the inbound, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
His mid-range game is what sets Aldridge apart from the other bigs in our league. He's about as accurate a shooter as you'll find among players with his size.
Paul against Hardaway. Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Paul's got 39. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Hardaway. He kicks it to Collins. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Paul with the ball.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And that one's good by Pierce.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the pass to Aldridge. Over Rodman, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 21 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Rockets leading by 7. Jones kicks to Doherty. Hardaway against Paul. To the middle. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ilgauskas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Bird outside. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Paul. Jason Terry has checked in for Paul. Collins against Jones. It's tipped. Terry with it. Inside, Doherty throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Ilgauskas.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Hornets trail by 10. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Collins. Rodman brings the double team. Hardaway with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hornets. Here's Terry. The kick out to Pierce. Clock is at 3. Here's Doherty. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
And that one drops for him. Now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Here's Terry. It's tipped. And now here comes Collins leading the break. But they'll get another chance. Bird kicks to Collins. Here's Ilgauskas, and another 3 for Charlotte.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Doherty. Terry against Hardaway. Terry the pass to Doherty. And he banks in the layup. Doherty's got 20 points.
He's giving him a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Bird against Pierce. Bird outside, pulls it from 20, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And they have to. I mean, this isn't the time in the game to be careful. This is the time to attack.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And it's Jones with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two shots.
Free throw, good, Terry. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Here's Collins, up and in on the layup. Collins has got 26 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Jones kicks to Doherty. Back to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for Aldridge. He's been out of control. A one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way.
That's good from Aldridge.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Collins against Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Jones nails both of them. So it's the Hornets now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Aldridge against Rodman. Aldridge misses.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time. He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
To the paint. Terry against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Ilgauskas. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Terry kicks to Jones. Doherty dishes to Rodman. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. On the first, and that ties the game up.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Yeah, good job. When it's this close, the team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Hardaway kicks to Aldridge. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway against Terry. Fades away. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 3. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
So it's the Hornets now. Hardaway for 3. Sinks it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Rodman kicks to Doherty. And the call will be against Ilgauskas. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus, and we'll have to go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He sinks the clutch free throw. so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, and I say you go for the dagger. I mean, try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hardaway against Terry. And here is Hardaway. Here's Aldridge. Oh, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Paul, congrats on the win. You had to fight all night to get it. Does this reaffirm your toughness and resiliency?
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, we've been with our backs against the wall before. We know how to grind it out, dig our teeth into it, and try to find a way to win. And that's what we did tonight. We were down, but then we fought, and came back.
That kind of muscle memory pays off down the road. Thanks, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.